Viewer, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. The channel message that I received for you was you can and you will. So I'm going to use the multi-dimensional oracle. I really enjoy this oracle deck because, especially if you are a reader and you follow Spiritual Guiding Light, this is a good oracle deck to use because it's all created for you to trust your intuition. Okay. So I encourage you to, when time permits itself, to get this tarot deck. And it will definitely help you with opening your insight and it will train you to be confident with your channeled messages as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, understanding for the viewer. This is a safe space for all zodiac signs. Keep that in mind. I need you to keep that in mind. And you can become a spiritual guiding light today by simply encouraging yourself, encouraging others, and being the best version that you can be ongoing. All right. We have ups and downs, right? We have pivots. It's all about continuously showing up for yourself the best way that you know how until you find out a system that works for you that will keep you grounded and maintained. Okay. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have already subscribed, welcome back to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek or need. Okay. Also, make sure you use the comment section to share your story. You can also give advice. Sound advice is always welcome here in this community. So yeah, that channel message that I was receiving was you will and you can. Okay. So I'm going to use this multi-dimensional oracle deck to see what other messages come out and pertaining to that channel message that I received, viewer. This is a collective reading. It's a general reading, earth, air, fire, and water signs. If you are a fire sign, you're Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. If you are a water sign, you're Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Speaking of water signs, it's connected to purpose. Wait, who's the ninth house? No, that's a fire sign, Sagittarius. Something significant about water. And I had to channel message on YouTube, on the podcast. I haven't yet attached those channeled messages that I released on the podcast. So I know there's some links that will take you over to the podcast and you'll be able to find those there. It's something about not just putting in the work, it's about having confidence, all right? And knowing truly how to build yourself up at this time. It's not that, it's not bad karma. You don't have bad karma, okay? It's the mindset that is conflicting you at this time is what I'm channeling. For some of you in the collective, you've already made a decision. A decision is already being made, but you haven't taken action. Yeah. A decision has already been made, but you just haven't taken action. All right. You no longer have to look for signs and wonders. You have enough information to move forward, and you can and you will. All right. All right. What message do you have for the viewer? What messages do you have for the viewer? I'm going to shuffle these really good. You really need to take out the time to clean house And when I say clean house, I'm talking about your mind, body, and soul. Everyone is different. So do what you feel that's going to ground you and allow you to feel balanced. For some of you, that's what you're feeling. You're feeling like, I can't put in the work because you're tired. Okay. The Four of Swords energy, you have the lack thereof energy, but it's not the lack thereof energy of like where you may feel like you're a victim in a situation. I just feel like you've matured so much in your life where you're just questioning why you've been through what you've been through, or why you're in this circumstance or situation at this time. And the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. Yeah, because your weekly is the Four of Swords. So you may want to click the weekly link to see if you have any clarity in there. All right, what messages do you have for the viewer? And this is a general reading, so you may not resonate with every channeled message. I'm just a messenger. Okay. All right, we have 333. I love 333 because this lets me know that you're willing to build. This lets me know that you're willing to have an open mind. And this is letting me know that the mindset is there, but you need to take action. You already know what you need to do. All right. And pertaining to the support is what I was trying to tell you is right now, you have to DIY. You have to do it yourself at this moment. And the support that you're looking for, it will come. All right. For some of you, you are just needing communication support. You want people to back you up. It's like you want people to speak good of you in rooms that you're not in. So you're expressing truth, and you have expressed truth, right? You're a good person. You have good morality. You have integrity. And it's like, it feels like you have nothing else to give in pertaining to a cup of love, right? And that's that water energy. I was wondering, I was like, why am I channeling water energy? And it just feels like, now is the time for you to serve yourself. If you never served yourself before, because we can always say, we love ourselves, we put ourselves first, but then we end up in an alone space of asking why, right? When you've already made a decision to allow something to occur, whether that's based on needing mental affection, intellectual affection, or physical affection, or just being in the presence of others. There's something that you're supposed to be working on at this time, whatever this creativity is. This could literally just be grounding yourself, mind, body, and soul, and it aligns you because your energy needs to be released in the ethers as a collective, because there's something going on in the collective where as a whole, it needs to be joined for something new to be activated in the sense of protection of our workers here on earth. So this lets me know that you have purpose. You may have Gemini in your chart. I feel like with you, it's all about communication. Communication stands out very, very heavenly. If you have siblings, you guys may not see eye to eye, and there may be a sense of favoritism. And you may feel like you're not being supported. Place yourself where it fits. I'm just delivering a message, okay? You may feel like there's a sense of favoritism, separation, right? You can't control that controlling energy. So if you already know going out of your way of expressing how you feel is not going to be met or resolved, right? Or precipitated, it's kind of like you're being guided many of times in the past, but it's kind of like you always give the benefit of doubt of hoping that the temporary change would be longevity, because I don't feel like you have issues with resolving conflict with others. The issue is the cup of love is not precipitated when it comes to matters of the heart. You give more, you put more energy than what you receive. So with this 333, this is confirmation that whatever it is that you've already decided, but you haven't taken action, it's saying the universe has you. The universe has your back. So it's safe for you to go, but you have to not try to control the outcome of your day. It's like you have everything. There's a thing of having time management, right? Having an agenda of what you're going to do today. But I feel like you have that agenda and that water sign energy, but you have this perception on exactly how it's supposed to happen. You have to let go of that, of needing to be controlled of what people say, what they do, how things. It's like, let me clarify. What is this shadow energy behind this? Expression. If you feel like people don't understand you, they do. It's kind of like, it's giving me like high school. You have groups of different kids, right? You have your jocks, you have your geeks, you have your math club, you have your Aggies, you have your, the Asians and different ethnic groups, but they're different categories, okay? It's giving me, you're the one, right? You're a popular loner. For some of you, others of you, you're trying to relive your happy moments when you were in high school. You're trying to tap back into it and you're trying to control something. All right, we have the Hangman. This is shadow energy. I wanted to clarify this expression. We have the Hangman, so this is a lack of direction, but you're no longer being consumed by people. Okay, you're no longer the prey. You're no longer the target. You're not being gang stalked at this time. You're at rest. You prayed for peace. Now you have it. All right. And the shadow energy with this Three of Pentacles, this fire energy, that's that Sagittarius that I was talking about. It's causing you to wanting to work on something from the ground up, right? Piece by piece. And this is something that you have to do yourself. And then there's the Fool, right? Something that you already know, but it's what's going on behind the scenes in shadow energy. Yeah, it's uncomfortable, right? There's this sense of this mindset of, it's giving me, was it the hen? The hen and all her friends, and there were a nursery rhyme story where there's the hen and she has all her friends. I believe it's the cat, the dog, um, a goat. I don't know. Basically, there was different animals, and the hen said, "Hey, will you come? Will you guys come help me gather the wheat?" They were like, "No." They was all chilling, four swords, chilling, right? Then you said, "Hey, will you guys help me swift the wheat?" They were like, "Nope, it wasn't cool," right? So whatever it is that you need to focus on, that you've already made the decision and you have not taken action, that you have to independently do on your own, whether this is building yourself up or creating a sense of financial independence, financial security. If you're well off and money is not the issue, you lack connections. You want to feel something real. So what it's saying is you have to rebuild your mind, body, and soul and really know what kind of connections that you seek than artificial desire. Now, this hen said, "Will you help me swift the wheat?" And they were all like, "No, you know." And then they were like, she said, "Will you help me mend the dough?" They were like, "No." And then she said, no gender role, but she said, "Well, okay." So she did all this work by herself. And then once the bread started cooking, right? But the bread had to rise. But during the process while the bread had to rise, she was looking at her friends. She wasn't mad, but she knew that once that bread was cooked and done, it would bring everyone together. And that's how your heart is, your compassion is. You have no intentions of badgering people or putting people down. You just want this cup of love this unconditional cup of love that you want to be reciprocated, that you give others, right? It's just needing the company of others. But there is a sense of something that you need to learn here. All right. And you're not the only one in the collective that do not want to do something alone, because everyone needs someone. But your spirit guides are saying, I got you right now. Your spirit guides are trying to teach you something, many things at this time. So once the bread was done, all the friends was like, it smells good. And she still shared. So I feel like someone is going through an experience where in your mind, when you're getting ready to take flight, when you're getting ready to take action, whatever you're successful in, you have no intentions of sharing. Okay? And you want to be mindful of that because you don't want to become bitter. And with this transformation, I'm seeing that you're not going to become bitter with the Six of Swords. Whatever it is that you're supposed to learn while you're operating in shadow energy, this fire energy that's giving you this strength, right, to keep going despite of. It's like someone's trying to give someone the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to get someone's attention, like, hey, look at me, I'm working, I'm trying to get your attention, assist me, help me. But what I'm doing is going to work, and they're not paying you any attention because they feel like there's whoever this is that you're trying to get attention, they just want attention. And because you don't have the attention right now, it's because it's aligned to where you're not supposed to have this type of attention, because when you get attention, you get distracted of what it is that you need to focus on. I'm also getting that it's something about universal law that is trying to teach you, because where you're going or how your status is going to change. You're going to know how to operate different people. You're going to know how it feels to lack and then have again. You're going to know how it feels to be alone and have to build yourself up again so that you can pass on the message to the next person who does not have the strength to be able to do so. So I like hearing this transformation is leading by example. Okay. So this expression is really it's just like it's someone like you get mad and you tell people like, okay, whatever. All right. Okay. Okay. This is how it is. Okay. Watch, right? No one's attacking you though. No one's attacking you. No one's telling you what you cannot do. Whatever this creative endeavor is that you've already made your mind up, but you haven't taken action. By you being stuck in that of what it is that you're supposed to do, you're watching everyone else transform, whoever this is. For some of you, you've already had your transformation, but you're looking for signs and wonders in all the wrong places. Let's keep going. Yeah, you've already detached, but it's like you're trying to reattach yourself to people are people within places that are not supposed to be in your season at this time. All right, threes. So you will be, whatever this is that you have to do independently, you will be able to get through it. Okay. I feel like whatever this is, it harnesses a lot of your energy. And the reason why it's harnessing a lot of your energy is because what it is that you're supposed to be successful at, or whatever it is, the cycle that you're supposed to complete, it's going to help you help others. You will have victory over this because 25 breaks it down to 7, and 7 is all about victory, having more than enough. And I feel like you just want someone to spend time with you. You want someone to build with you. That's what I'm getting. It's two different people. One person wants someone to build with them. Another person wants people to spend time with them. What you seek seeks you. For some of you, when you hear put in the work, you're thinking hands on. Normally, it's just literally putting yourself first. You're offering yourself the cup of love. One thing that I learned last month is you don't serve people your cup if it's not overflowing. When your cup is overflowing, then fill other people's cup. But if your cup is half full or at the brim, no, do not try to serve others, because you would get drained. Okay. I want you to see the cards lay, so all right. What else about threes? Yeah. Threes also confirm of chasing your dreams. And the challenge is that you're going to have to push a little harder. And you can and you will do that. All right. Power of protection and clearing negative. Yeah. So there's ongoing work. It's like today you may have strength and tomorrow you may not. You have to constantly clear out your energies. You're going to have to clear out your energies the best way that you know how to. Okay. Before you start your day, ask God to protect your thoughts, your mind, body, and soul. Ask God to protect your decisions. Give you the words to say when communicating with people so that you're not being read wrong. But in shadow energy, you're not being attacked. The hangman came in reverse, meaning in shadow energy, you're doing what you want to do, but you're not getting the results that you desire. So with this protection here, it's like reassurance. Your spirit guides are saying, we got you. It's like someone is trying to put trust in man than your own spiritual team. It's like you have trust issues. You may not even trust yourself, because it feels like whatever you say, what you're not going to do is what you end up doing. And then there's a 7 again, having victory. No one can clear out the negative energies for you. You have to do that. It's your brain, it's your thought, it's your headspace, it's your environment and the mind. This too shall pass, viewer. Lighthouse, yes, safety, guidance, shine your light. That's why I said you have purpose and you're supposed to lead by example. So whatever it is that you're experiencing, whether that's you starting a group, writing a book, doing a mentor class, something of that nature of helping people operate and get out of their shadow energy and finding a sense of balance so that they can have a peace of mind. What I love about your energy, that when we did look into your shadow energy, is that you have no ill intentions, despite of people not being precipitated when it comes to love, the action of love. You know what kind of love that you want. And that's why you're sleeping on people. Let's see. Tell me what's going on with feminine energy in this. Yeah. We have feminine energy, the awakening in reverse, and the 5 of inspiration. Feminine energy is having a lack of direction and not being inspired. They're not tapped in. And that's not a bad thing. It's just you have to clear out these negative energies that you're harnessing within self and around you. Okay. Let's take a look at masculine. You need to fill your own cup at this time. You can and you will. Masculine energy, we have the Ace of Wands with the Three of Swords. Masculine has healed. Masculine is doing the work. And I'm getting masculine energy within the collective is trying to help divine feminine. That's why I was saying I can't not word vibrate them, but there's something within the collective that all of us are supposed to do to activate a new sense of protection for everyone collectively here on Earth in the 3D realm. Let me take a look at self with romantic oracles here. Religious factors. So there is a sense of blockage here from your upbringing within traditionals, and that's what's holding you back. So this is letting me know that, viewer, I need you to hear me out and listen good, okay? Let me clear my throat just one moment. I need you to hear me out about what I'm about to say about this religious factors, and this is going to release you. It is going to release you, guaranteed. It's going to release you from the bondage that you have been having and you have not been able to move. Okay, you've been in your headspace, but you have not been able to take action. Okay, hold on. And pertaining to this, right? First, I'm gonna read this. It says your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I'm telling you, this is going to allow a shift to happen in your life. Stop looking for permission because of religious factors and upbringings. For some of you, you have conformed to a new religion, and now you are it's this feminine energy of loss in direction and not feeling connected. It's because you are looking for approval. That's why it's like you're not in high school anymore. Okay, you're looking for approval in all the wrong places. You're looking for someone to say, yeah, do that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, wear that. Yeah, spend that. Yeah, buy that. Yeah, stop looking for approval. And for some of you, that is a healing area that you need. It's because you never had an authority figure that you didn't get to embrace what you would call how a child is supposed to be raised in a safe space. So you're looking for approval in all the wrong places. Once you stop looking for approval and trusting your intuition and believing that you can do this, okay, stop feeding fear. All right? Stop feeding fear. So, no gender role masculine. You've healed from the heartbreak, but the memory, and it's causing you to, you have the action in the mind, but not in the, it's not physically happening. Okay? And once you stop looking for approval, things will change. Things will change rapidly in your favor. I also am going to encourage you to go over to the podcast. I believe the podcast, let me see if the link is in the description box. Yeah, just click on any link in the thing. I will eventually add, once I get my laptop fixed, because I can't see when I'm on the screen because it does some weird stuff. But you go over to the podcast. You know what? If you go to the About Me page on the YouTube, there is a handle with the podcast. Click that. I totally forgot about that. There is some channel messages over there for you. Shed light. So once you if whatever it is that, like, say you're a reader yourself, right? You have your own channel and your family are very religious and they say, oh, that's devil worshiping and stuff like that. That's Satan's ground. You don't have to go out of your way to prove to them that you're doing the same work as them. Okay. So it's kind of like what you have to do to ground yourself. Your spirit guides is saying that they're trying to align you with your community. And it starts here. You are not alone. But I do want to let you know that every reading, okay, I enjoy you guys showing up and supporting every reading. I do. Thank you. But I need you to understand that every reading, you're not going to resonate with it, okay? You may have something in common. All right. Be true to whatever your belief system is at this time. Continue to shed your light. Continue to ask for protection, mind, body, and soul, and continue to build because you will have victory. Now, for others of you, and you're like, okay, I relate to this reading, but it's not my story. You fill in the blank of what it is currently of your circumstance and your situation, and whatever that is that you're trying to resolve or get out of, you can and you will. You've already made the decision of the action that you want to take, and now do it. Okay? No one is attacking you. That is a fear mechanism that you are feeding. Okay? That's a comfortable place within our shadow self. Okay? When we start making the necessary changes that we are supposed to do, our shadow self would say, hey, hold on, wait a minute. I don't want to change. No, don't bring no light in my darkness. So with that being said, you're going to have to command your shadow self to be still so that you can ground yourself and remain balanced, okay? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.